Morning number 2, opening morning of the hunt. We got our tags and licenses last night and kind of changed up plans. We are heading to a little bit different spot than we were planning on going. So I'm gonna try out some new area. We'll see how that goes. I'm gonna grab some breakfast and then head out. Brother Darren. Yeah. It's just a little foghorn. It's a buck on opening morning. And I got a tag in my pocket. Nice. So that's encouraging. If I go for the stock, Drew, I might have you stay here and be my cameraman. I'm putting a stock on that little buck. I'm starting to. I forgot my face mask at the house, so I guess I'll just have to be still when I can. It's a little foghorn. He's riding 2 does. One of them's got a fawn. The wind's at my back. The deer are to the left of me. I'm walking down this drainage. The wind's just kind of wrong, but I'm making the best with what I got. I'm gonna try and sneak down this drainage because the deer drop down a little bit. I'm gonna try and get ahead of where they're going. We'll see what happens. This stuff's awful. I'm in this little creek bottom here. I'm gonna try and follow this creek bottom out. The deer they're over to the left of me there, but they were kind of heading this direction. So if I can get down here before they get my wind, hopefully the wind don't switch, and we'll see what happens. Well, that was a failed stock. I kind of didn't like my odds on that one, but I thought I'd give it a shot anyway. I don't think we spooked these deer too bad if we did at all, so they just gave us a slip. So we're gonna move on and hopefully get on a couple more deer. Well, almost a turn of events. I knew I didn't spook those deer the first time. I knew I couldn't have. So what happened was, I was right, they moved out of the wind, but they came back like a ravine back. They got on this road right here that actually led to the mountain that they were on. We thought about driving down it, but it would just been straight to them. So anyway, they got on that road. And I was walking back. I was about halfway back to the truck. A quarter of the way back to the truck. And I pulled out my arrow. And I'm like, well, I probably shouldn't pull out my arrow. But I did anyway. Not a minute after I did that, I look up ahead in the trail and I see ears. And I'm like, oh, they're right there. So I figured the buck was with it. It was a doe that I saw. So I hunkered down. I was about 100 yards from him right there. And I snuck down the trail. I snuck down to the trail to this big bush and poked my head around the bush, and the doe spotted me. So I just she can only see like part of my face, so I just I sat still. I kind of froze. So it's like I stared down there for like 2 minutes. Finally, the doe just starts walking again. And I look and I see the other deer behind it. And I knew that one was the buck. It was. And I was about 50 yards from him right there. I was trying to get around the bush to get into position, and the buck kept walking because he was just following the doe. Boy, he's pushing him hard. So I tried to get around the bush again, and I was about 60 yards from him. I don't know, I guess they winded me. They either winded me because they're going all over the place, or they just, I don't know. I think that doe knew something was up. She wasn't crazy spooked, but she knew something was up. And that buck was pushing her hard. I mean, they covered ground from where I'm at to 200 yards away. And that buck's just pushing them back and forth. It's just so stinking hard to get on a deer in the rut, or to get in bow range to a deer in the rut. Anyway, it was pretty cool, like 50 yards from the little buck. Just this close. If he would have stayed there a little bit longer, that doe just busted me. So anyway, it was a learning experience.
All right. Day one of hunting. Scouted around yesterday. Found that Adam and them found that 4x4. We've seen that 3x2, and we came back this morning hoping our 3x2 would still be there, but he gone. So he went 20. So we went and glassed for a couple hours. It's 8:51, so we've been glassing there since 7:15. So decided to wrap that spot up, and we're gonna go change spots. But Adam currently right now is on a stop on a forked horn, they said. So we'll give you an update on that. But telling me is changing spots, driving down these bumpy roads.
Going to a whole new country.
We're gonna try and get out of these. Man, these mountains are rugged up here, boys.
They are steep. Lots of snow.
Lots of snow. It's cold.
Rocky.
Horrible rocky. This sage is thick, man. So we're gonna go try and get in the, we're gonna call them rolling hills, but they're still mountains. But compared to these, they're rolling hills. So we're gonna go try and get on a deer over there before the morning hunt's over. So we'll give you guys an update then.
This is one. This is not one. Well, we had lunch and had ham sandwiches and Uncrustable peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and we saw a roadrunner. That was cool. But now we're just sitting here. It's midday, nice and warm outside, and we're just kind of kicking back, enjoying a little bit of time before we go back out for the evening hunt, looking for some new spots. Drew, what do you think about today?
Thinking it's a lot of fun. Hoping we find something tonight to kill. That's about it.
Yep. We've got high hopes for tonight. Not many deer, but there are a few. So, having fun anyway. Alright, so that was an interesting ordeal. We were driving. We were just like heading to our other spot we went this morning because we were giving up on this place basically. And Andrew's, that was the road that Andrew wanted to go down. So anyway, we're coming out. Brother Darren's like, there's a buck right there. So he stops the truck. I jump out and I go behind the truck, and the buck is behind this bush. Well, pull up my rangefinder real quick. I'm kind of shaky on my rangefinder hand and I can't get a good range. So anyways, I steady down and I get it right on the buck and range him, and he's 65 yards exactly. But my mind was so cloudy, I couldn't think. I was trying to put together which pins were which, and I couldn't even think straight because it was all happening so fast. And I thought my bottom pin was 70, but my bottom pin is 60. So I'm thinking, okay, I'll just put it between a 60 and 70. Well, I put it on the buck. I'm all steady, making sure everything's good. All of a sudden he goes to take a step, so I let it fly, and I missed. I didn't know how I missed. I thought maybe I jerked it or what, and then I went up and grabbed my arrow, and there was no blood on it. And then I realized that I don't have a 70-yard pin, so that was kind of just a rookie move there. But I don't know, I just wasn't thinking straight. It all happened so fast. So anyway, I walked over the hill. His does were still there, but I saw him. He was about 100 yards off, moving away. So maybe we'll give him some time and come back and hunt him another day. Maybe do a walk hunt there or something. But anyway, we all got pretty pumped up on that deal. Brother Darren got some video I'll probably add in there. So anyway, pretty good opening day so far.
Gotta have a lead out here, boys. Dylan's gonna try and get a shot at one. He's working this way. He's going around this way. We gotta have a lead out. Up here on the top of that ridge. I'm gonna try and get it on video, boys. Come on. Dylan's right here. Javelin is right above him. Shoot him again, shoot him again. Oh my word, Dylan, come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Knock another one. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. Oh, come on. There you go. Got him. He got him. He got him. Come on, phone. Piece of junk. Piece of junk phone.
As you saw earlier today, missed that buck. That was the last action we had. Drew came up with a new name for me, Belly Scratcher, since I shot right under that buck. So I think that one's gonna stick with me for the rest of the trip. And we're just kind of wrapping up an evening hunt here. We've still got a couple more roads we can drive and just kind of glass some more. Hopefully we can turn something up. You never know. That buck's gonna haunt me for a while. I'm just gonna replay that in my mind. But it happens. I'll learn from it. So anyway, we'll let you know if we see anything else, or maybe get some more scenery footage if we don't. So stay tuned.
All right. Got done. First hunt. What is it?
First day of the hunt.
First day of the hunt. We seen some does, seen some javelina. Talon took a shot at one. Couldn't get her done. That's all right. So we're headed back to the hotel. Stop by. You know what time it is. You already know. Oh, you already know. So we're gonna go chow down and make plans for tomorrow. Hopefully we can get into some bucks tomorrow. Me and Talon have
Seen the does.
seen the does. We haven't seen the bucks. Adam and Dad and Andrew have seen 3 bucks, I think. And Adam missed one today. We'll let him tell you about that. But so hopefully tomorrow we can get on it. But we'll make our plans and just get things wrapped up. So we just missed our turn, so we're gonna just burn about 5 extra minutes. That's all right. So see you guys on the next one, I guess. Don't know how we're gonna edit these, but
It is. It shocked me yesterday. It is day 2. Day 3 of being here, but day 2 of hunting. Yesterday was pretty successful for us, even though we didn't come out with a deer. Connor and Talon are kind of moving over to our area.
actually not this one. Kinda, yeah.
Are you going 169?
We're gonna go lower Vegas Mountain, bottom lanes.
So you're going up 89A?
Yeah,
Never mind. So they're sticking to their own plans.
we changed.
Yep, we're gonna get some breakfast and head out of here. Connor,
Let's go get her done, boys.
got any thoughts?
Okay, we and then next thing, and then and that's enough of that.
Yeah.
We just gotta kill them today.
The lowest hill, the bush on the top, they're to the left of it.
Seen some.
They're gone, I think.
Yeah, they just went over.
They went over, went
There are a
down.
few elk over there. Bunch of cows and then one little bitty bull. So we've seen 3 does and some elk this morning. Seeing some game. Just saw a 4x1. We're gonna go try and get it. There's a deer there. Man, there's a few deer up there under those trees. I think the buck's gotta be in there somewhere. He ought to be coming out anytime. I'm just not sure where. We saw those deer on the backside of this right here, and they came over the top. They rolled over, so we came and found them again here on this side in that little ravine. I'm not sure where they're going. I'm just gonna kind of watch them. Oh, see, there's some more up there under that tree. Right there in the middle of the screen. Right there. Just a doe. But the buck's gotta be in there somewhere, unless those are just different deer. So we'll keep watching and see what we see. I don't care. view. We think those deer came right up, well, they came over this ravine, or this saddle, and we drove around, then came right there, around this way, and tried to cut them off, because we figured they'd hold up maybe in this little backside of this ravine right here. But they ended up, we were right here and seen a few does over here, actually, and they're right there. And they kind of moved over the hill, so we don't know if the buck was with them and we just caught the tail end of the bunch or what. So we're probably just gonna move on. Lunch. That was lunch. Might have my Uncrustable peanut butter and jelly sandwich too. You never know. After lunch here, we might go see if we can find that 3-pointer again. Go hunt that area a little bit. So we'll see what happens. We'll keep you guys posted.
Howdy.
You got anything to say? Howdy.
I got my bow out, so I'm ready to kill something.
He's ready.
Hopefully we find something in that one spot.
He says there's 2 doe over there. And all down there, there's a ton of deer tracks. Ton of activity over here. There's like a million tracks all over there. All around here, there's like tracks everywhere. We're on the hunt. Well, me and Drew are back up on the mountain where we were earlier, where we saw that spike by 4 go over the hill. So we're gonna glass this area this evening and see if anything stirs. Maybe come back here for the morning if we see any action. So probably take a little bit of video, and if I see any deer, I'll try and get them on video. So we'll keep you guys posted. All right, so we've been glassing all this stuff, and kind of crazy. This morning we saw that spike by 4. He came up, ooh, my hands are cold. He came up over this saddle and dropped down here. Last we saw him was like just coming over the saddle. Well, me and Drew came up here, and we've been glassing all this area, trying to see something. Haven't seen nothing. And way over there, I see a deer. I look through the spotter, and it's that buck, the spike by 4. He's all the way over there, like almost to the highway. So that was kind of we weren't expecting to see that. So he moved from this ridge all the way to over there by the highway. That's probably half mile, maybe. I don't know. Maybe a mile. Probably a mile. That's a pretty good distance. But anyway, he was moving kind of toward the thick stuff. But I think our plan for in the morning is maybe to hit that road right there. We usually come in from this side and road hunt this all the way in and then come out that side. But maybe we come in that side tomorrow morning. I am cold. Kind of road hunt and glass that. And then if we don't see him, work our way up here and try and get up here mid-morning where we're at and try and locate him. So we'll see what happens. We're gonna glass here till dark. See if we see anything else.
Next footage you guys see is a dead buck. 1 by 4.
Hopefully. Ooh, I like it.
Oh, there's your plate.
Sweet. Beans and rice on the extra plates. It's looking pretty good.
So plenty of food, huh? Thank you, Lord, for the food. Thank you for your blessings. Thank you for your hand of protection. Because you feed your body, watch over you, protect us. Let's have a good day tomorrow, man. So,
Amen. Looks good.
What was that?
Connor,
This ain't going 20.
explain to us what you got there.
You always go straight up
stuff you
enchiladas.
don't want.
Wherever, no matter where you go, always get enchiladas.
What